Hello and welcome to Zazoome. I'm Sherry Barbera, and today the three types of frames that I'm going to talk to you about are transparent overlays, opaque frames, add-on frames. The first thing that you want to do is sign into Canva, go to your dashboard on the left side and click on Elements. You're going to find thousands of frames. This is what some of the frames look like. Look at this. Can you believe how many there are? Transparent overlays. You go to Elements, white frame. You just click on that. Now it came in black, but we can change it to white or any color just by clicking on the color panel. We can change it to yellow, white, and now I'm just going to pull that frame in. So do you see how you can use frames to make something look even more special? So that is overlay frames with a transparent center, but that's not all. Opaque frames. What you see right here, these are two different frames, and one of them has this green glow around it and the other one looks like it's a video. The way these work is that you can pull anything you want into the frame. They're kind of like magic. I love them for that reason. And I just pulled it right into that frame, and I'm going to pull it into this frame. And do you see how in the frame it fit pretty perfectly, didn't it? Now I'm going to send that one behind the other frame. It's a little bit off center. What do? You double click and then you can see the entire photo and you can move that photo around. Or if you want to make the ornament fill the frame, you just pull the ornament, you pull the size of it out from the white tabs. I can also make it all lights. And then when you're finished, you can either cancel or hit done. So now I have two different frames, each of them showing a different aspect of the same photo, but I could use a completely different photo and layer them over one another and create so much more interest. And if I don't want to use those frames, I just hit delete. And now you can see when I hit the trash can that I can either delete the image or I can delete the whole frame. I want to show you, because you're not going to believe this if you've never seen this, how many frames there are. For example, here is a brush stroke, and we can open that up wider. I'm going to click on the background of my canvas, and I'm going to go up to the color picker, and I'm going to make the background yellow. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want you to see what happens when I use this incredible brush stroke. I'm going to put that photo in the brush stroke.
Cool.
Isn't that fun?
That is cool.
And if I don't like the way it's positioned, I can flip it. Or I can make it even upside down if I wanted to.
Love that.
I can also select it. Now at the bottom, there's a little white dot that has some curves in it. Zoom into that so you can see what I'm talking about. There's this little white dot with these curves. And what that means is that you can now rotate the entire frame. You just click it and rotate. On the bottom, below where you're turning it, it tells you how many degrees you are turning it. Why is this important? This is important because if you want to make another frame the same exact angle, that's how you do that. You can do an overlay that way. So let's go over here and pull out this weird looking shape and make it the same exact degree. So I'm going to make it 32 degrees. It's exactly the same. And now I can put another photo in it. As you start layering, you can create all kinds of wonderful things with these frames. Wow. But that's not all.
And there's more.
I love frames. Okay, that's not all.
Right now.
Now,
what are the next 10 seconds?
You can go up to the top of the screen and look at this. Effects, filter, adjust, crop, flip, animate. We have so many options here, don't we? And all of them are really cool. I'm going to click on effects, and I still have this frame selected. And now if I go to photogenic, I can change the coloring of the image inside the frame. Look at what happens if I go to duotone. I can make the entire image two colors. And this is how you give something a completely different look. Now I'm going to go to bad TV and look at this. It makes it fuzzy, it warps it, makes it look like VHS or rewind, or I can go back and click on none. All of these things are options for you to create something really special, unique, and different is with frames. You can position it backwards. You can make it forwards. You can make it go to the exact middle or the bottom exactly just by using the clickable positioning. Or you can click right on it with your mouse and drag it around wherever you want it to be. So you can even drag it off the canvas if you want to on any side. And you can pull the dots in and out. And again, you can turn it. Let's say that you want to change your background to another color. Or you can choose a color from one of the frames that you're already using. Let's say you want to make the background the same color as one of the colors in your frame. Here are the photo colors right here. So here's the photo, and these are the main colors in the photo. And then I'm going to change it to the exact colors that are already in that photograph. Keep going, because there are just a ton of options. Like, look at this super cool one. I have this super cool frame. If I wanted to use this in a video or as a GIF, this frame, I can click on animate. Now I can make the image inside the frame move. I can make it fade out. I can make it breathe. Look at all of these amazing options. Pan, rise, tumble, drift.
Very cool.
Stomp. Stomp is super cool. Add-on frames. Add-on frame is a frame of something. This is a frame, a canvas that has flowers around it. This is Polaroid photos, and this is a picture. And I'm going to show you when you bring in a photo or anything to fit into a frame like this, you want to grab the edges of it and bring it into that frame and pull it out to fit the frame. So now it fits inside the frame. If I wanted to use that on these Polaroids, the way that would work is I would shrink it down and I would make it fit by turning it. Do you see how I'm turning it? To fit the exact angle. And then I would pull it on. And I could go back up and duplicate that picture and turn it and fit it in there. You see how you can just move this around and then position it on top, turn it to fit, pull it out, whatever. That is how you use add-on frames. You can tell I love talking about YouTube tools and tips. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in either one of those videos.